Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we're going to have a look at an explosive radium rifle. During a recent trip to the Purveyor, I came away with this. It is Junkie's explosive and plus 15% VATS critical charge. Now I don't normally play Junkies, but this combination of, when I say normally, I don't ever play Junkies, but this combination of effects really intrigued me, so I decided to get some addictions and give it a try. Now, the addictions I chose, I'm not a Junkies expert, but these are the addictions I chose. Buff Out, which gives you Strength and Endurance -1. Daddy-O, which is Perception and Intelligence -1. Fury, Perception and Strength -1. Mentats, Charisma -1. And Psycho, which is Strength -1 and Damage Resist -1. And that is why I would typically prefer to have something like Aristocrats, because you can get the same 50% bonus without any debuffs. So I have this modified with a tweaked automatic receiver for extra critical shot damage, and the rest of the mods, for the most part, are to reduce AP cost, except the Swift magazine. I could use a quick and actually get AP cost, I think, down to 5, but we're at a reasonable, if not super cheap, 6. And just a quick look at the build, I have all the commando perks maxed out. I am also using Party Boy to triple the effects of our Sweetwater Special Blend, and we'll also be using Nuka Dark. I believe it affects that. Because that 15 crit refill, even though I am full health, if I combine that with Happy Go Lucky, I should be able to get my luck up high enough to crit every other shot instead of every third shot, which is normally what I get. We have Demolition Expert maxed out because it is explosive, and that adds about 10% to the total damage. We will be using Sneak Attack, so Covert Operative for extra sneak damage. I have Adrenaline maxed out in case we run into multiple enemies, which we will. And it is a critical build, like I mentioned, so we have Critical Savvy and Better Criticals. We have Eagle Eyes for extra critical shot damage. And also Blight Suit for extra critical shot damage. Yeah, the thing that always bugs me about an addiction about playing Junkies is the fact that you have that little red pill in the lower right corner. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a location I don't normally go to, so I'm not exactly sure what we have. Let's see, Mirelurk Queen, that is why we're here. As long as we can stay hidden, though, Explosive seems to do really well against Mirelurk Queens. Yeah, she's going down nice and easy. Yeah, I really do like the Radium Rifle. I wish we had a skin for it. As far as I know, there hasn't been a skin. At least there's none that I know. Oh, we got Mirelurk Kings, too. What level are you? Kind of blind shooting. He is only level 60, so he should go down really quickly. And then we have a few spawns that we have to mop up. Now it's time to play hide and seek with some robots. Oh, legendary. Probably get something amazing from him. Another one right here. I think. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, so far, I haven't used this. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that was a legendary. I haven't used this a whole lot, but so far, I'm really impressed with how much damage this does. It deals with everything really well. Makes quick work of pretty much any enemy so far that I've tried it against. Oh, there's another one. Finding robots here is kind of fun. It's a nice little fun maze here. I'm at Dire Chemical. There's another one. Take him down. Another one up there. Yeah, this thing seems to do really, really well against pretty much anything so far. Let's see. He thinks he knows where I am, but he's just blind firing. There we go. Shoot him in the eye. But the explosive so far doesn't really seem to affect stealth much. I get into caution, but I haven't been detected. So that's a question that I've always had, and I don't actually know the answer to. Whether having an explosive effect on a weapon affects your stealth. I mean, you would think it would. I do have a suppressor, but obviously that doesn't suppress the explosive sounds. And we're dealing with everything very nicely here. All right, say hello to our RoboBrain friend, and I think there's another one outside the door. Yep, there's some more footsteps. What do we have today? We've got, looks like Snallygasters. Now, one of the changes I would like to see with Junkies is I would really like to see it uncapped. I think it would be really interesting to have a build where I took just a massive amount of debuffs, because if you take all the addictions in the game, there's, I want to say 12 or 13, something like that, but if you take all the addictions in the game, you lose 30 special points and 20 damage resist, which is a lot. And I think it'd be really interesting to have a build that just did just crazy amounts of damage, but the cost is just a huge amount of debuffs. Because right now, Junkies just isn't all that compelling. Yeah, this is a cool weapon and all that, but I can get the same thing with Aristocrats. Now, obviously, I have to get that combination of effects on Aristocrats. All right, let's try some Nuka Dark, see what that does to our crit situation here. Should be every other shot, but it's going so fast, it's hard to tell. I think someone knows we're here. Take care of those missile launcher people. Oh, wow. All right. But yeah, I would rather take aristocrats or anti-armor, something like that, just because I get the same 50% bonus without taking a bunch of debuffs to my character. Plus, then I don't also have that annoying red pill. So I feel like Junkies doesn't really compensate you enough for what you have, compared to the alternatives. So I screwed up a little bit. I wasn't using Cola Nut at the time. I didn't have it equipped. So Nukadark wasn't really giving me the benefit that I thought it was. So let's find something else to shoot. Where are you? There you are. Now I should be getting crits every other shot, at least for another couple of minutes. Yeah, so far I'm really impressed with this gun. I really like it a lot. I think Radium's fun, and I'm not usually one for explosive weapons, but something about having it on this gun just really appeals to me. There we go. We got some more victims. Yeah, this is just taking everything down super easily. Now let's see if we can find a Scorched Beast or two to play with. Usually there's a few Scorched in here, but I hear them, but I don't see them, which is not all that unusual. All right, where are you? Let's get her attention, his attention. I don't know. Now, one thing I don't like about the Radium rifle is manually aiming. I find a bit bouncy compared to a handmade, which is, ooh, okay, someone's got a grenade launcher of sorts. All right, where are you? Come this way. So we should be critting looks like every other shot, so that's working out very nicely. That crit refill allows us to do that without having our luck quite as high as you would normally need. There's an invisible barrier here, and I can't VATS him for reasons. All right, let's take, okay. That's not the one I wanted. There we go. You go down very easily. All right, there's another one. I think I got its attention. Okay. Come on, VATS, lock onto the right target. Yeah, easy peasy. Everything is easy with this gun. And there you have an explosive Radium rifle. It's a weapon I would definitely recommend, so if you can get your hands on one, go ahead and do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.